Hey everybody, PK Squid here and welcome to the video. And it's almost the end of the year and 2023 has been a wild year for YouTubers getting into controversies and having to end up make these god-awful apology videos. From KSI apologizing for using a racial slur to Logan Paul apologizing for his scam CryptoZoo. And I'm pretty sure everyone's more familiar with this one, but you know, Colleen Gallagher whipping out a ukulele and seeking her apology. And I know Christmas is over, but you know, Santa, he was generous enough to deliver us one last late Christmas gift, which just so happens to be another terrible YouTuber apology video. So, you know, we could watch it together, make fun of it, make a video, and you know, that's just what I'm about to do. So this apology is coming from a YouTuber named James Somerton, and I didn't know who this guy was until another larger YouTuber named HBomberGuy made a video mentioning him. Now the video is about 4 hours long and it's HBomberGuy talking about YouTubers and plagiarism, and most of the video was dedicated to James Somerton's plagiarism. And I gotta say, I watched the video and that video was pretty brutal. He went through James's videos, went through every article, book, documentary, and other YouTube channel to find out that all of his content was plagiarized. And I'm not talking about just like one video or a couple of sentences, no. His entire channel is built upon plagiarizing other people's works without even crediting them. And after the video, James went silent. He deleted all of his videos, YouTube posts, disabled the comments, deleted his Discord, Twitter, and I think he deleted his Patreon, but don't quote me on that. Basically, other than his YouTube channel, he deleted his online presence. So after the whole fiasco, I thought, you know, that's it, the guy's career is ruined, there's no way he can recover from this, and if I was him, I wouldn't even want to come back. Well, to everyone's surprise, he did come back, and a couple of days ago he made an apology video which he quickly deleted since it wasn't getting the response he wanted. And you know, it really says a lot about the authenticity of the apology when, you know, he went through the time to make it only to delete it when everyone was rightfully shitting on him and calling him out. You know, if he was really sorry, then he would have kept it up and dealt with the consequences. But nah, he decided to bitch out and delete it when the water got too hot. Sure, it's deleted, but luckily for us, someone re-uploaded the apology, and you know the old saying, nothing is ever deleted on the internet. So today I'm going to be talking about this apology, and I'm going to be skipping a lot of it because it's 30 minutes, but it's just a whole lot of nothing. It's mostly just emotional manipulation, throwing people under the bus, and him justifying and excusing his actions, and not even addressing the plagiarism. So I'm going to be talking about the important parts of the video, and yeah, let's get right into it.
Hi everyone. I'm sorry for taking so long to make this video or to say anything. I'm in the hospital. I've been in the hospital for a little over a week. I tried to do something really stupid.
Alright, so this is already a bad start. He's talking about how he just got out of the hospital for doing something stupid, which I can only assume he means he tried to take his own life or harm himself. And don't get me wrong, I'm sympathetic. I don't want anyone hurting themselves over anything they've done, but saying this in an apology is pretty manipulative. You're supposed to be apologizing to the people you stole from, but instead you're making it yourself to be the victim and making it as if it's other people's fault. You did that to yourself. And you know, this has no place in the video.
Anyway, I'm not trying to make this a sob story. I'm just trying to explain why I've been so quiet.
I like how he says he's not trying to make this a sob story when he's doing just that. He could easily not talk about these private things going on in the background. We don't really need him to explain why this video took so long to make. He could easily cut out or retake the parts where he's crying, but I don't know, I guess he wants to keep that in, you know, make us feel bad for him. Woe is me.
I want to say that I'm really, really sorry. Really, really sorry. For the stuff in the videos, not crediting people, and for a lot of videos, you know, I did the opening titles thing, and I tried to put like, this is based on this person's research or this person's book, but I know now that that wasn't enough. That wasn't okay. And then there were a lot of times that stuff just got put in and there was no attempt at crediting anybody.
He still thinks the problem is that he didn't cite his sources or credit anybody, when the problem is his plagiarism. All his videos are stolen and not one thing on his channel is original. Also the fact that he's profiting off these videos and not paying the people he stole from. So far we're only a couple of minutes in and this feels so disingenuous.
I lost my best friend because of this. And he hasn't spoken to me since this happened.
He talks about how he lost his best friend Nick and goes on about how they met, and I cut some of it out because I don't really care about that. That's just more unnecessary info we don't need to know about, and besides, that's completely on him. He should have been open from the start, or hell, he shouldn't have plagiarized at all. But you know, he has no one to blame but himself.
But I want to try and do better. At some point, I'd like to make videos again.
Yeah, sorry man, I don't see that happening anytime soon. The trust is already broken and you're probably gonna have to do something else with your life that's not YouTube.
Because people were asking for them, and so there were a lot of videos we made that we didn't want to make, and I think those videos are very clear on which ones those were.
Here he goes again making excuses. It's not his fault, but the fans' fault for his mistakes. He didn't want to make the videos, but the fans wanted them, so he was forced to make them. Dude, you could have not made the videos. No one was holding you at gunpoint and forcing you to make the videos against your will.
I'd like to do videos that are fully sourced, where I will put a link to the script where you can find all of the sources, so that everyone is properly given the credit that they deserve. Any kind of research that's done, credit for any B-roll that's used, whether it's like stock footage or movies or TV shows or video games or anything like that. Have it all in there. I would like to become a really, really good example of giving proper credit to writers and journalists. I swear on my mother's grave that there will be no copying people. There will be no copy and pasting. Every source will be cited in a document and on screen.
Okay, here he goes again making it seem like the only problem is him not citing his sources. And why did he mention his dead mom? Is this him trying to make us feel bad and emotionally manipulate the audience again? Like, how slimy do you have to be to mention your dead mom in an apology video? She's probably rolling over in her grave right now. Anyway, there's more to the video, but it's just him repeating himself and him spending about a minute between every sentence saying nothing. I don't know, maybe trying to gather his thoughts, see what other ways he can manipulate the audience, whatever bullshit excuse he can make. And throughout the video, he never says the word plagiarism, he just calls it uncredited work. Trying to make it seem as if it's not that bad. All he did was not give the people he stole from credit, even though that's not it. The problem is he's taking credit for that work and profiting off of it, and it just shows that this apology was bullshit and he's not sorry or taking any accountability. He's just sorry that he's caught. And like I said earlier, he deleted the video when it didn't get the response he was hoping for, only proving that he isn't sorry. And interesting enough, he did make a community post saying, "Earlier tonight I uploaded a video apologizing for what I've done, but it's become clear after hearing from several people that I am not in a healthy frame of mind to be posting anything online. I only returned home from the hospital yesterday, so I should have never filmed it. I have deleted the video, but I'm sure it's been downloaded and will be shared by others online. I promise to apologize properly and in detail when I'm more mentally stable. Until then, please know that I am sorry." Yeah, sorry bud, you had one chance and you blew it. I don't see him making any kind of recovery from this, and he should probably call it quits and do something else that isn't YouTube. Ironically, this apology video is probably the only original piece of content James has ever made. I wouldn't be surprised if he made another apology, only to find out that was plagiarized as well. Overall, this apology is shit. I was actually impressed how he was crying and sobbing when no tears were actually coming out. So yeah, this apology is ass. But I still think Colin Ballagher's apology is shittier. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about this because of how pathetic and silly it is, and at least he didn't sing the apology. Anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about, and I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.